Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Moon. It is time to go to the Ruins of Hope to meet with Hapu to see what this can learn more about Poni Island and the legendary Pokemon. Lillie is here. Mount's still here. This is the ruin where Tapu Fini lives. Question is, what does this mean? Let's check it out. The Ruins of Hope. What is this place? The air feels so oppressive. But if we go in there, maybe Nebby will return to normal. People believe that the guardian deity of these ruins, Tapu Fini, can wash away any impurities with his mystic water. That sounds promising. That's right, it does, Etano. I'm gonna give it all my so we can return Nebby back to normal. So you just wait, Nebby. This time I'm going to be the one who saves you. Come on, Titana, let's go! Okay, in we go then. If we're going to break a path, we need to move these huge rocks. That's what Hapu's grandmother said, isn't it? I don't think I can do this. It's heavier than words can even express. We have to borrow Machamp's formidable strength for this task. I read about it once in a book. If I remember right, it said, when getting a ride from the powerful Machamp, trainers can activate Machamp's Shove by standing before a rock and pressing B. If we find ourselves getting frustrated, we should just probably remember to step outside again a bit for perspective. So, it's time to use our brand new Machamp Shove. Just stand on a rock and then hold B. Or just press B. And it'll move the rock forward. One more. Then we'll move this one. Go around. Move this one. And then it falls down. And we can continue. Inside here we go. And there she is. I read about them, you know. Alola's sacred ruins, and the guardian deities worshipped with them. They go wherever they want. It's not easy to meet them according to the books I read. But if they're summoned here at the ruins, they do sometimes appear. The books that say that we are all, well, captors. Encounters with them do not always end as you hope they will. Maybe that explains why. Even coming here to these ruins haven't evoked any response from Nebby. Oh, there's Hapu! Cool little cinematic thing here with Hapu. Seems to be receiving a Z crystal. Yeah, seems like it. I give my thanks for your great blessing. As kahuna, I'll do my best for the people and the Pokemon of Alola. That smile. So she will become the kahuna. Interesting. Oh, so you two were watching. The kahunas are chosen by the Pokemon we worship here in Alola, our sacred guardians. They are chosen from among the people living on the islands each guardian watches over. Lillie told me that you were pretty new to our parts, says Etano. You came to Alola from far off? You must be really something then. I heard you were given a sparkling stone by the Tapu, even as a stronger to our shores. My grandfather My grandfather was also chosen for this honor, the honor being our island's kahuna. But he died suddenly some years back, and we were left without a kahuna and Poni. I tried to follow his footsteps, but I was not chosen by the Tapu back then. So I set out on my own sort of island challenge, traveling alone and trying to grow stronger. Lillie, the kahuna you wish to meet is right here. Oh, of course! Then please, Kahuna Hapu, tell me about the legendary Pokémon. So you will know more about the Lunala, who will play tribute to the altar of the moon. My mother disappeared in the beast world. I know that she was a terrible person, but she is still my mother. I need to see her again, to tell her something. That's why I want to ask the legendary Pokémon for its help. Legendary Pokémon is the only one who can go back and forth between worlds. The world of the beasts, eh? Is that that came to Poni Island? A beast? Tapu and I tried to fight it, but nearly did us both in. We did not stand a chance. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Oh, thank you, Hapu. But what I know is not much. Just that there's a ceremony held for legendary Pokémon at the altar. A ceremony that uses 2 particular flutes to somehow give legendary Pokémon power. This is the Sun Flute. It seems my mother had it. Oh, that looks to be the flute I used to reside at the lake of Ula Ula. The other is said to be held at Executor Island. I didn't know where all the places, but it's been passed on that that's where it belongs. Executor Island, I think I read about before, is an inhabited island off the coast of Poni, isn't that right? Yes, and no one really dallied there. Let's go speak with the Seafolk's chief. Lillie, you take Mudsdale. We proceed to Seafolk Village. Okay, so we're not gonna go back to Seafolk Village then. So apparently, she was talking about Lunala. This is the legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Moon. This is the cover Pokemon of Pokemon Moon. Now, if you're playing Pokemon Sun, it will have said you were gonna go to meet with what's his name again? Wow, how can I forget that? Let's see. Solgaleo, of course, that was the one I was thinking about. So Solgaleo is the legendary Pokemon of Sun, and he appears on Altar of the Sun. So he's the legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Sun and Ultra Sun. So this is the Pokemon they would have mentioned if you were playing Pokemon Sun instead of Pokemon Moon. So there's 2 ways to get to Seafolk Village. You can either walk there by normal, fighting some Pokemon and whatever, or just do it the regular way. Charge or glide, and just fly over to Seafolk Village. That's probably the best way to do it. There we go. Use this charge or glide, and eventually we'll land on Seafolk Village. And there they are. Thank you, Hapu, and thank you, Mudsdale. That's what friends do. Friends? I made you like Hapu consider me a friend? Thank you, Hapu. I will not give up, no matter what. To journey to Executor Island, you should speak with the chief of the Seafolk. I shall be wishing for his safety. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go find the flute, and then maybe after that we're gonna get to battle Hapu, who now we just have learned she is the new kahuna of Poni Island. Probably we're gonna fight a ground type then, because Mud is a ground type Pokemon. So, but we'll just do this first. Did you find her? Yes, and Hapu was made a new kahuna. Oh. Now that's a toy to my ears.
Her old grandfather must be smiling down on us.
Yes, Hapu will do her best for the late grandfather, as I must do my best for my mother's sake, and for Nebby as well. Ah, and so, there's a place that we need to go.
Executor Island. Executor Island? What do you mean where the flute is? Well, you two did meet the kahuna already, and Poni's captain ain't around anyway, so I guess there's no point in waiting any trials. Alright, the Essence Magikarp will have you there, and you'll be there and sailing in a dream.
Trainer, eh? So I guess there are a trainer in this island. We first got a kahuna, now we need to find out where the trainer is. That's cool though. So here we are, Executor Island.
Huh. Here we are, Executor Island. I heard this place was used as a trial site, though that there's a long time ago now. You go on. Good luck to you both.
Let's go find that flute, right? Trainers really can go anywhere as long as they have their Pokemon, can't they? I think I'm beginning to understand the appeal. She's a little energetic. He's having a laugh. Okay, well, just follow Lillie then. So here we are, Executor Island. There's a lot of wild Pokemon here as well. I feel like trainers can open the door to any future as long as they have their Pokemon. That's what it looks like to me when I see you, Citano. And Hapu and Hao too. Ah, what is that, Citano?
Well, looks like a palm tree. Oh no, it's an Exeggutor. Yeah, Exeggutors are also one of the Pokemon that has a new form in Generation 7. So now it's no longer a Grass and Psychic Dual type. Now instead is a Grass and Dragon type.
Phew, that was an Exeggutor, wasn't it? I think it would be good weather in the lowlands, let it grow a little more vigorously than I prefer.
I guess too that's a joke. Ah, come on. Okay. Exeggutors are here, obviously why it's called Executor Island. Played with a lot of Exeggutors, so it's nice to capture them. There's one Exeggutor though that can actually become the lowland form. The regular Execute is still the same with all the eggs. That's cool though. Let's just see. Nothing else to check out, let's just go to Lillie right away. Time to rain.
Oh, it started to rain.
Let's go inside the cave here.
Rain in Lola, huh? My skirt got a bit wet. Looking at the rain like this reminds me of this one time when I was little. I'd seen it in the movie. This man singing and dancing in the rain. It captivated me so much that I had to try it for myself. My mother spotted me out in the rain and she was so shocked that she ran out after me, even without bothering to get an umbrella. And then she smiled, and she danced with me in the rain. Of course we both ended up catching cold. She let me sleep in her big bed with her. I was up there, was keep waking her again and again, just to make sure it wasn't a dream. But then she changed, and all she was thinking about was the Ultra Beasts. And Noel and Nebby. They both ended up suffering so much, and I couldn't do anything. But you know, Citano, whenever I feel like there's nothing I can do, you seem to show up and you do something. Every time you show me that it's possible to do something. Even the first time we met, Nebby was being attacked and all I could do was to look in horror. And at Ether's Paradise, all I could do was wait for you and the others to save me. Whenever I'm in a sort of trouble, you're always there. Zatanna? What are you going to do once you finish your island challenge?
The Pokédex is stronger? I don't know. Fill Pokédex.
It must be nice knowing what you want to do. I really admire that. I think I'd like to become a trainer too, Zatanna. And travel together with you, Zatanna. Ah! I mean, they're really a good moment sometimes, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess. Not sure though, but okay. Well, let's just follow Lillie here. Let's see. Up the path, maybe I should just go around first. I'd say go around first. Because there might be items here, like this one. A Prism Scale. Which is a very nice item to use to evolve certain Pokemon. So make sure you keep it. Let's go up here. Up this path, anything on the sides here, just to make sure. Nope. Let's meet with Lillie as she has a flute in front of us.
Zatanna!
A flute is placed on a very old pedestal. We take the flute? Of course we will. Now, if you do play Pokemon Sun, there will be the Sun Flute here instead of the Moon Flute. And now we got the Moon Flute.
Now we have both the Sun Flute and the Moon Flute. I don't know if we will be summoned legendary Pokemon, but at least we can try. If nothing else, we have to sound the flutes in order for ring like people used to do. So thank you for coming this far with me, Zatanna. Let's go meet the chief of the Seafolk and head back to Poni Island.
Sounds like a great idea. Look at you, trial goer. You going to the altar to play the flutes? The altar lies the way through the vast Poni Canyon. It's a long road there. The path's like nature's own trial. Good luck to you, friends. And why don't you stop by and tell Hapu that you'll be off before you go? That was nice though. So now we're gonna go to vast Poni Canyon. And there we can go up to find the altar. We're gonna use the flutes. Then we can see what happens then. I have a feeling it's gonna be rather epic. So might as well be a bit prepared. Also then maybe get to Mape Hapu, then we can maybe get a grand trial battle. Which means we're gonna get ourselves another Sea Crystal. Probably the ground one that she got in the ruins. That would be nice at least, but will it be that easy though? I guess we have to wait and see, right? Probably. Let's see, can we get back to this place where we came from though, or do we have to walk? No, we can actually do this. Let's just do this then. Or we can just go to ruins as well, that can work. Doesn't really matter though. So, now we know at least where we're gonna go next. We're gonna go up to the vast Poni Canyon. We're going to see if we can find the altar, and then we're gonna find Hapu as well. And then we can get ourselves a grand trial battle. Because I don't think there'll be any trials. They did say there are trials here, but I guess the trial captain is no longer here for any reason why, I don't know. We have to find out. Next episode, guys, we're gonna go up to vast Poni Canyon, find the altar, and then play the flutes. And probably then see what goes from there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's it for now. See you next time as my journey in Pokemon Moon continues.